Many of the children were home for the summer, and I tried to figure out which one was which. Brave Orchid had written about them in her letters, and I tried to match them up with the description. The oldest one was absent-minded and messy, and her name sounded like ink in Chinese. One girl had the mark of an unlucky woman. Another's upper lip was curled, and her hands and feet were cold. There was a boy that Brave Orchid had said his head dropped to the floor when he was a baby. I did see a boy whose head was big, but I could not tell whether he was any less quick. None of them were articulate or friendly.
Stop following me! Quit hanging over my neck!
What are you doing? What are you reading?
Nothing! You're breathing on me! Don't breathe on me!
It took me several weeks to figure out how many children lived there, because some did not live at home. Some seemed to be married. The babies that spoke no Chinese at all were the grandchildren.
I don't see how any of them can support themselves. I don't see how we would want to marry them. They'll never learn how to work.
Maybe they're still playing.
Say good morning to your aunt.
Good morning, Aunt.
Why don't you teach your girls to be demure?
Demure? They are demure. They're so demure they barely talk.
It was true that the children made no conversation. I tried to draw them out. They must have had interesting savage things to say, raised as they had been in the wilderness. They made rough movements, and their accents were not American exactly, but peasant like their mothers. What's that?
That's an important part.
Why is it important?
Because it tells the main idea.
What's the main idea?
I don't know the Chinese words for it.
They're so clever. They're so smart. Isn't it wonderful they know things that can't be said in Chinese?
Thank you.
You're pretty.
Thank you, Aunt.
You play the radio beautifully.
You need to dress better.
But they enjoy looking like furry animals. Isn't that right? You enjoy looking like wild animals.
I don't look like a wild animal.
Like an Indian then.
No! Quit poking me!
Why don't you teach your girls to be demure?
Demure? They're so they are demure. Okay. I don't see how any of them could support themselves. I don't see how...
Miriam. Go.
I don't see how any of them could support themselves.
Go.
I don't see how any of them could... Say good morning to your aunt.
I didn't get her in the frame. Does it matter?